Oh, snap. Grandma Jen here to fill your mind with food for thought. First, I'm going to sing my little ditty because I know you need it. No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you. Ah, love that song. Now, this Christmas season, as you think about what to get your kids, your wife, your husband, your significant other, maybe your parents, extended family, what comes to mind? Are they toys or a bike, a car or jewelry, some really cool tchotchkes? How about a computer or the newest phone? Even a special getaway? What comes to your mind? Now I know what comes to my mind. How will all of this get paid? Will I have to max out my credit cards again, just like last year, and take all year to pay it off? Sort of. Then there's all the protection coverage that comes with whatever we are buying. We can spend hundreds of dollars just on protection plans. But why? Well, obvious, to protect those very expensive things we buy. Now, we don't always like to have to pay for them, but when they break, or when you're in a car accident, or we get sick, we are glad we have them. Protecting the things we like or the very valuable or invaluable assets is a must. So, what is the most valuable gift you can give your loved one this holiday season? Well, I bet you can guess. Maybe you can, or maybe you can't. But the most valuable gift you can give your loved one this holiday season is you. What good are all the things if you are not around, not part of them? Am I right or am I wrong? What do you think? So I guess you're thinking, where's Grandma Jen going with this? Well, you're right. I am going someplace with this. Are you protected? What good are all the things we accumulate if we're not there to enjoy them with our families? Now, I know there are some of you who don't want to talk about this issue, but why? I meet so many people who think it's a jinx to talk about it or to get coverage. A jinx? What? I don't get it. So if you have auto insurance, does it guarantee that you'll not get in a car accident? No. Duh. Then there's this. It's a subject that scares some people. And for those who have the fear, it is not a comfortable subject to talk about. Now, we need to get over our fears, push through them, change our thinking. And when we live in fear, then our mind makes things happen. Then there are those who say, and I hear it mostly from them, why should I? She's going to find somebody else, let him support her. Now, I find that selfish and unloving. If you have children, what about them? But still, it's selfish and unloving. Losing a loved one is a hard thing. Now, I have also heard that protecting myself is expensive. I can't afford it. Credit cards are expensive. Auto and health insurance are expensive, and you have them. There are so many excuses. What's yours? Or do you say, I have no excuse. I love my family enough to protect me? Now, you may be asking, what is this protection Grandma Jen is talking about? Well, let me tell you, just like I told my granddaughter and her friend yesterday, they were going to leave turkey dinner early because they had another place to go, right? Here is me being grandma. This is your grandma talking. You best listen to me. You sit down and eat. You're not going anywhere until you eat something, right? Well, they did. They ate a little. Squirrel, squirrel, oh my gosh. Let me get back on topic. As I was saying, the protection I'm talking about is life insurance. This is not a taboo word. This little contract can give you and your family peace of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was a family, mom, dad, and 3 kids, and they lived in a very nice home in a very nice area. The mom and dad both worked, and one day the mom was driving home and got into a car accident and died. The dad and the kids were crushed. Remember I said they lived in a nice area? Well, if mom did not have protection, dad and the kids would have had to move. The dad would not have been able to keep up the house payments and the bills. Now, the house that the kids had, this is the house that the kids had grown up and they didn't want to leave. So yeah, I can hear you now. I don't need it. Great story, but I don't need it. I'm good. I'm all set up and on track to meet my financial goals for when I decide to stop working and start playing. Let me tell you, let me educate you on some things. Do you know what the 4 thieves are? The 4 thieves of wealth. They're inflation, taxation, market downturns, unexpected health. Listen, I have seen it firsthand. A family loses wife to cancer. Even with health insurance and financially set, they still lost everything because they did not have a life policy in place that could have covered expenses that would not have had to drain all of their wealth. You may still be skeptical. I want you to go to the GoFundMe page and look at all the people asking for money to bury their loved ones. Have you looked into how much it costs to bury someone? It is in the tens of thousands of dollars. My mom died almost 10 years ago, and at the funeral home, I saw a casket going for $30,000. Now, the cheapest is about $1,000, but there's everything else that goes along with being a burial, and I'm talking about everything. Transporting, putting it in, digging the hole, burying it, everything costs tens of thousands of dollars to bury your loved ones. Now, if you don't need it because you're dead, your family needs it because they're alive. Man, I'm sorry for such a morbid subject at a time of Thanksgiving. I didn't need to push the limit on this. Make this year's gift-giving season the true gift of love, a gift of love that keeps on giving even after you're gone. Now, my next episode, I promise, won't be so hardcore. Maybe not. Don't hold me on my promise. But as a grandma, sometimes we just need to just say something, and you just need to listen. Oh, snap. Grandma Jen here, signing out until Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you on the other side of your dream. No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you.